From the free Faramis mythic skin to long-awaited revamp of Gord's legend skin, and yes, Nolan is receiving the nerf he deserves. So what are we waiting for? Let's get straight into it. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video let's uncover everything that patch note 1.8.42 in the advanced server has to offer. Let's start the video off with all the hero adjustments. Dyrroth has gone through some key adjustments. While his gameplay is now simpler, his previous changes have made him a bit weaker in the laning phase. So the developers have adjusted him to be the same in the early to mid game. His passive has been tweaked, increasing Circle Strike's basic regeneration, but reducing the regeneration he gets from the damage dealt. Moving on to skill 2, there's a significant buff. The cooldown has gone up from 9 seconds to 12 seconds, and the defense reduction has been increased by 20 times in the early game and reduced by 5% in the late game. Additionally, second skill second phase death blows damage has been increased by 90 in the early game and reduced by 50 in the late game. However, skill 3 sees a nerf. With the base damage being reduced, it's now 550 to 1150, down from the earlier 650 to 1250. Sylvana has undergone adjustments focusing on her performance in the experience lane. Her skill 2 has received a buff, enhancing her base shield value. Previously, the shield ranged from 250 to 400, but now it's been increased to a range of 300 to 550, providing her with more durability.
I will find you, my dear brother.
On the other hand, her ultimate sees a nerf. The lifesteal increase that Sylvana could gain has been toned down. It was originally between 40% to 60%, but it's been adjusted to now between 30% to 50%. These changes are set to tweak her overall balance, particularly in the experience lane. Masha has undergone significant nerfs in the latest update, aimed at balancing her overpowering defense. These changes will notably impact her gameplay, particularly in terms of durability and early game aggression. Starting with her passive, the reduction in increased attributes means Masha will now have less defense strength and offensive power when her HP is lower, with the attribute boost dropping to 20% from 25% at 2 HP bar and to 40% from 50% at 1 HP bar. She won't be as formidable in prolonged fights as she used to be. Her skill 1 has also received a substantial nerf. The attack speed boost is now variable, ranging from 25% to 50%, rather than a consistent at 50%. This change reduces her damage output potential, especially noticeable in the early game. Additionally, the decrease in HP regeneration, now at a range of 5 to 30 from the previous 10 to 40, means to her sustain in lanes and during jungle clears is weakened. Overall, these nerfs will likely make Masha less of a threat in early skirmishes and reduces her ability to dominate in one-on-one situations. Lancelot has undergone a few adjustments to stop him from becoming Tankslot. These adjustments focusing on refining his damage output to align better with the assassin role. For his skill 2, the base damage has been now adjusted. It used to range from 165 to 330, but now it tops out at 265, reducing the maximum damage potential. However, to compensate, the extra physical attack bonus has been increased. Previously, it was flat 130% at all levels, but now it scales from 130% to 155%, enhancing his scaling into the late game. Lancelot's ultimate has also seen changes. The base damage has been significantly reduced, now ranging from 350 to 500, compared to the previous 400 to 800. But like skill 2, there is an increase in the total physical attack bonus, which now scales from 170% to 200%, up from a flat 150% at all levels. Overall, these adjustments means Lancelot will rely more on his physical attack scaling rather than high base damages. Yin has received a buff to address his relative weakness when his ultimate is not available. Specifically, the cooldown of his ultimate has significantly reduced It was previously set to a range from 60 to 50 seconds, but now it has been adjusted to a shorter range of 48 to 40 seconds. This reduction in cooldown times means Yin can use his ultimate more often in matches, enhancing his overall effectiveness and presence in battle. Brody has seen a slight nerf, specifically targeting his damage dealing capabilities. This change is focused on his basic attack, adjusting its damage output. The damage formula for Brody's basic attack has been tweaked. Previously, it was calculated as 140% of the total physical attack plus 45 times of hero's level. Now it's been reduced to 135% of total physical attack plus 40 times the hero's level. This change means that as Brody levels up, the incremental increase in damage from his basic attack will be less than before. CC has received a nerf, particularly affecting her skill 1. Her skill 1's percentage damage based on the target's HP has been slightly reduced. Originally, it could deal damage ranging from 3.5% to 5.5% of the target's HP. Now the upper limit of his damage has been decreased to 5%. This change means that at higher levels, CC's skill 1 will be slightly less effective at dealing substantial damage to enemy heroes based on their HP. However, a new effect has been added to this skill. It now deals 20% extra damage to minions. This enhancement is significant for laning as it improves CC's ability to clear minion waves and control the lane. Overall, while the nerf reduces CC's potential for hero damage at tanks or heroes with high HP, the addition of extra damage to minions balances this by boosting her laning efficiency. Joy has undergone a nerf, specifically targeting the frequency of her ultimate uses. The cooldown of Joy's ultimate has been significantly increased. It was previously a constant 24 seconds at all levels, but now it has been raised to 32 seconds at all levels. This increase in cooldown times means that players will have to wait longer between uses of her ultimate, making each use more critical and requiring more thoughtful timing. Barrett's is receiving a buff, specifically aimed at enhancing his durability. This change is focused on his passive ability, boosting his defensive capabilities. The defense increase provided by Barrett's passive has been adjusted upwards. Initially, it provides a defense increase ranging from 2 to 8. Now this has been improved to range from 4 to 10. This enhancement means that Barrett's will now gain more defense as he levels up, making him more resilient against attacks. Nolan has finally received a nerf, with the objective of balancing his interaction with other heroes while enhancing his lane clearing abilities. The slow effect of Nolan's passive has been halved. It used to slow opponents by 30%, but now this effect is reduced to 15%. This decrease means enemies have a better chance of escaping from Nolan, reducing his ability to control enemy movements effectively. However, a new effect has been added to his passive. Nolan now restores extra energy when hitting minions with rift activations. This addition improves his ability to clear minion waves, potentially speeding up his lane control and farming efficiency. Additionally, the energy regeneration provided by his passive has been reduced from 15 to 10. The reduction in energy regen means Nolan will have to be more strategic about his energy uses, balancing his offensive and farming capabilities. Let's move on to battlefield adjustments. Dominance Ice has been tweaked to offer a stronger counter to fighters and marksmen dependent on attack speed. Its unique passive Arctic Cold now triggers upon taking damage from attackers, rather than just being near enemy heroes. And it's gotten more effective with attack speed reduction jumping from 70% to 80%. The Black Ice Shield has undergone similar changes. Its Arctic Cold passive also now activates against attackers when taking damage, boosting its attack speed reduction from an already high 85% to an even more formidable 90%. On the map, the turtle's presence is getting more attention. Players will receive a global notification 10 seconds before the turtle spawns, steering them to use the river for upcoming turtle fights. Additionally, the river's speed up effect stakes have been fine-tuned. You will see a higher rate of movement speed increase, but each stake contributes less to this boost. Also noteworthy, the scavenger cave spawn location has been reverted. It's closer to one side, but the opposite side can now take it down more safely from the bush. Lastly, the notable change to Flicker's default direction. It will now follow the direction of the joystick instead of the hero facing direction. And for the interface, CC has been added to the main menu. Let's move on weekly free heroes. The weekly free heroes from 8th of December to 15th of December are as follows. These are the extra free heroes for Starlight members. Now let's move to surveys. First, let's take a look at Natan's special skin survey called Temporal Vortex. This survey design does look good, but I have to say that there's nothing that special about this special skin. Maybe its skill effects are special, we will just have to wait and watch. Stay tuned for all the other updates. Next, we have the survey of upcoming epic skin of Gatotkacha called Tide Preserver. Just from looking at the skin will sure be a sight to play and look at. I love all the details on the skin. Now I'm so excited and can't wait for this skin. Next, let's check out all the special skin surveys of Gatotkacha. The first design is called Bomb Disposal Officer, and it's Johnson wearing a Gatot mask. This skin looks okay, but I don't really think it is winning. The next design is called Iron Fist Walnut King. I like this one, especially the fist and stuff. I do hope this one wins. And finally, we have Pineapple Detective, and this one just looks goofy and I love it. Gord, the previous design and this design, I can't really choose one. Which one do you want? Comment down below. Now let's check out the collector skin survey of Lapu Lapu called Edlaw's Chosen. This is the final design and it might be coming soon. Isn't this design just fire? We don't have specific dates, but subscribe to this channel and find out when the skins are coming. Let's check out the Gord's epic skin survey. The first design is called Cyber Dazzling Soap. The design is good, I like the details and the hoverboard. But Moontoon, how many futuristic skins are you releasing? I just hope this one doesn't win, to be completely honest. The next design is called Mechanical Magic Lamp. This one sure looks like an epic skin, doesn't it? I just love how Moontoon made his hoverboard a magic flying carpet with booster on it. Hope this one wins. And final design is called Thunder's Golden Statue. This one has that celestial design that we all know. It is a great design, but I don't know if this one is good enough to win. With his epic skin survey out of the way, I have some more news related to Gord. The long-awaited revamp of Gord's Legend skin is arriving at the official server, possibly on December 19. The skin is at its final stages and voice lines and everything related to the skin are almost done and added. So now all we have to do is wait. Now let's move on to the upcoming skin section. Speaking about Legend skins, Freya's Legend skin is expected to release on December 20th on the Magic Wheel. All Freya mains, get your wallets ready now. Another upcoming skin would be Bruno Starlight, which will be out in January. Here is the artwork for this skin. We all can't wait for it, can we? Season 31 first purchase is going to be giveaway. This skin looks great and you will be able to just get the skin for 100 diamonds. This skin is worth it, especially considering the skill effects. If you have not seen it, don't worry, you can check it out here. Next, we have Paramis Mythic skin. Damn, this skin, what do you expect when someone says Mythic skin? This skin looks too cool and you can check out all the skill effects in this video. And finally, we have CC who is coming out on December 23rd along with her basic skin. To check her skill effects, you can check the video I mentioned earlier. So guys, which skin are you excited for the most? Do you have enough mythic coins to get the beauty that is Paramis? And are you happy with the latest buffs to Dyrroth? Comment down all your thoughts and opinion below. So that will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.